kind of crazy that I'm finally getting on the big yellow handle. We've been waiting for this for a super long time. What is going on, guys? It's Toby here, and today we're going to be switching Sally over to E85. But before we do that, I'm going to take Sully here to a body shop to get an estimate on the damage done to the quarter panel on each side. So hopefully it's not too expensive, but my first guess is going to be 1,600 bucks. So I guess we'll see once we get there, and they'll assess the damage, and then from there Gino is going to meet up with us and we're going to get the car on E85. That's a weird noise. If you guys haven't seen the latest video or the TikToks, that's the damage that I'm talking about. So basically the 315 on this car is way too wide and the aspect ratio is too big as well. So I had to order 2 new rear tires. I'm downsizing from a 315 35/20 to a 305 30/20, and it should clear without any issues. So my boy Jesse, who sold me the wheels, the Z28 ones, they fit the car because they're made for the 6th gen. It's just the tire that he had on there is not correct at all. So we're gonna fix that issue, and hopefully the body shop doesn't rail me. Sorry for the bad use of words, but I hope it's not too expensive. But I'm really excited to get Sally on E85 because she's gonna eat and make around 800 wheel horsepower. But I'm gonna go get some Chipotle now and then meet up with Gino. It was going crazy this morning with the rain. So I woke up at like 7 a.m. and it was just pouring. So I went back to sleep, woke up at 9, still pouring. And I was like, how am I gonna log this car and give it like half throttle hits if it's gonna be raining like this? I'm not doing that. So I think it stopped and it won't be coming back for the rest of the day. At least that's what I hope, and hopefully the sun will dry everything out. But besides like getting the quote and getting Sally on E85, we do have some cool center caps for the Z28 wheels. So I really wanted some Chevy ones. I ordered them up from Fast Tech Performance. They're in the back. I don't know if I should grab them. That'd be wise. Yeah, we're good. These are the C28 center caps that actually come from the OEM Z28, so they have the Chevy logo. Right now, these MRR wheels, the replica Z28 ones, don't have anything on the center caps. It's just like black. So I wanted to put a Chevy logo on them, and we're gonna be installing that today in this video as well. Found Gino. He's just gonna blankly stare at the camera like he always does.
I went with the classic, the bussin', right, Gino?
Cringe. Toby's cringe. I'm gonna get headed to the body shop. Gino thinks that I'm an NPC right now, but I wanted to show what the center caps that I was talking about, what they look like. So, I mean, obviously it's just like a replacement for the MRR blank wheels, and it'll just go straight in there with the Chevy bow tie. See how expensive it's gonna be. So we're here now at European Paint and Body. Oh man, I'm not ready for this estimate at all. Gino, what did you say?
This looks like more like a place they'd you.
I feel like this is about to be really expensive. They're gonna be taxing out here. I need a buddy who works in a body shop. Any of my followers that work in a body shop, hit me up, because I know I'm about to get royally screwed here at this body shop. Bro, they told me I needed an appointment to get an estimate. Like literally someone to walk outside and look at the car. Hey, I mean, it is what it is. I might come back tomorrow, I might not, but what did he say? Gino tried to see if he could get somebody to do it. What did he say? Appointment only?
He said 2.5 grand.
No way.
No, I'm trolling.
What did he say?
He said you need to get one of the writers.
Rip. So, is he getting them, or he said appointment?
No, he said appointment.
Rip. See, it's kind of like scraped up there.
Pinched it a little bit right here. It's on both sides?
Not really bad on the other side like that, but the other side is like a touch-up paint job.
With the color, so the color stays uniform, I just spot the color in the area right here and just re-clear it so it's back to factory.
Oh.
The other side would just need a little bit more color just because it's a little
Should
bit
I
more.
roll them too or no?
That's why I'm asking. I wouldn't. I mean, if you're going smaller tires or tires that will fit without any issues, then you're fine. If you start rolling, you start causing issues of...
And you never go back too.
No, that's it.
Yeah.
You'll start seeing...
Probably heard my boy Vinny at what was the name of the shop? I totally forgot, but he said 800 bucks, so that's a lot cheaper than I thought it would be. That's kind of a win, but now we're gonna get Sally on E85, so we gotta do the oil change, and we're gonna be using a bottle jack. You know there's a reason why people don't use them, right? I looked it up.
Why? Because they tip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wheel's about to go flying off of that car.
Why are you following that guy?
What do you mean? I need to get it on camera. Of course I'm following him. Look at that.
Whoa.
Who drives like that?
Toby's all about the clout.
But we're driving back home. I'm gonna drop my mom off. We got Leo in the back, and then we're gonna go head to the E85 station in Deerfield after we do the oil change. I just thought I would record that because that's so weird. Why would somebody drive on a tire like that? Just driving with 3 more people in the car, it scraped even more. Thank God this is getting fixed and I'm getting the new tires tomorrow. I'm gonna get them slapped on, take it straight to Vinny, and he's gonna fix it up. I'm kind of relieved that it's only 800 bucks because I thought for sure I was but we're good, we're good. We'll get it fixed. I won't drive the car until I get the new tires, and I won't really have anything to worry about. It'll be all fixed up. I'm gonna be doing a start with the valves open. I haven't done this in a while, so. I wanted to turn on both Sally and Sully to get a comparison of the exhaust note, but guess what? You can't even hear Sully over Sally growling like that. Both Valvetronic exhausts, by the way. This one just has headers, so that's why it's so much louder, but when Sully gets her headers, it's gonna be nasty. Anyways, I'm just transferring over all the stuff we need to do an oil change. So we went to Walmart last night. We bought the Stranger Things pizza. That was pretty cool. So it was like the Surfer Boy pizza. I'll put like the TikTok clip of that. That was just super cool. So I'll put it on the side of the screen. But anyways, we're getting ready to go. I think that should be it. Man, Sally stinks. I could not stand behind her. Woo! The both of them look so good together though. It's like a Skittles remix. So we got the Camaro on the left and then Sally on the right.
Cringe. Bro, just get in the car. Trying to get this oil change over with. What even is this man? Bro's in the corner. What is he doing? So cringe. It's what Toby spends all his time doing.
What? What's up? Taking a video of me taking a video of the cars?
This thing got in the way.
It's okay. Of course, I forgot a drain plug, so there's always something. Oh, bro, look at the Shelby truck.
I don't care.
No, that's kind of hard,
trolling,
bro. That's kind of hard. What is that? That's a Mach 1. Yeah, that's a Mach 1 bumper. That's a Super Snake. Yeah, is that a Super Snake?
I care more about that WRX.
I care more.
No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
The Shelby truck is so sick.
Go buy it, Toby.
You think they'll let us test drive it? Should we try to?
I mean, I guess. Aren't they
Let's
slow
try
as
and
dirt?
test drive it. Yeah, let's try and test drive
They're slow,
it.
right?
No, they're pretty fast for a stock car. I mean, they got a blower.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
How come it's just the 6s didn't have a blower?
They don't have a blower?
No, bro, I'm pretty. They're slower than a Gen 3. Like
I'm gonna look it up for pass. Just here?
Yes.
Just wanted to show the fitment on this car. It looks so good with the 305 in the front. The tires made such a terrible noise. The tires sound horrible. Left muffler kind of fell down, so I need to readjust that. Looks like it's about to hit the ground. So I'm gonna take the impact and probably try and fix that up. If not, we might have to mess with it. But this right here is a Super Snake. I think it is. Or no, what am I talking about? Yeah, it is a Super Snake. Yeah, I was right. It says it right there. And then this is the Shelby truck. I'm gonna see if they let me test drive it. This is so dope. Of course it's supercharged. They wouldn't sell a Shelby truck that isn't supercharged. It's just a 6, just remove the blower for turbos. That's the difference. But yeah. 160 grand for a Whipple car?
Dude, I thought it said 59K. I was like,
no, bro, you can buy a freaking base 5.0 and build the same car for 50 grand or less. Right. That's insane. But this is dope. I want to see how much you're selling this one for. 115 grand for a truck? I'll pass, bro.
That's actually pretty cheap.
I'll buy a single cab F-150 and boost it. Base model. Same thing. It's not worth it, bro. It's the name. Carroll Shelby. It's all in the name.
Mate.
Big rips though, no test drives on the Shelbys apparently, so we won't be test driving a Shelby truck today, but
They don't want our business.
yeah, they don't want our business. We're not serious clients apparently, so we're leaving here, and it's now officially time for the oil change. And yes, the car will stall if you let out the clutch too fast.
Yeah, but it's in neutral.
Yeah, PC moment again. It wants to drive with the valves open.
What's
This is
wrong with that?
nothing. But this is the random parking garage that we're doing an
Are we
oil
doing it on
change
the
in.
first
Go,
one?
no, go all the way up.
Yo, that BRZ hot.
For real. That is a nice BRZ. Oh my god, it's so loud.
2.7K be like.
No
Oh, it
way.
just burbled.
That was 2.7 thousand?
Yeah.
No way. Ain't no way, boy. So loud. Oh
That was
my
2.6.
God. Jesus.
Jeez. No, I meant the sound.
Bro.
Toby, when a girl starts getting naked.
Nah, but check out these wheels. That's sick. Let's see if he'll say something to me. Nah, he's too good to talk to me. Rip.
He is too good.
But those are sick. Bronze wheels, I've always wanted to. Never mind, he's not too good.
Rev it. Go.
Now I gotta let the RPMs drop. That was actually pretty cool.
XD.
Which is that? RS5?
RS6. Or RS7,
That was
I'm sorry.
sexy, bro.
RS7.
That was a nice car.
That was sexy.
Dude, the RPMs were holding for so long when I tried to freaking go back down first. I gave him with the valves closed, and then I gave him the full.
The full TobyVegaD experience.
Cheetah's on the funny guy grinder right now.
I'm off the Zonkies. NPC.
He gave you the peace sign. So of course we got kicked out because someone snitched on us and complained at that parking garage that the car was too loud. So we've been trying to find a place to do a oil change, but now it's pouring thanks to the classic Florida weather. So I'm not really sure what we're gonna do out here. I think I'm gonna go back to the apartment and just risk it because I literally have no other place to do an oil change. This is ridiculous, and I'm not taking my car to a shop for an oil change. Like, that's completely unnecessary. So the Batmobile is looking crispy. We're gonna head back to the apartment. Super sketchy driving on these, what are they, Nittos NT05s, because I don't have that much tread in this rain. So I've been going pretty slow, but the end of the car, oops, I'm not supposed to say that, but basically the tail end of the car is very, very squirrely right now. We're just cruising. This is the typical pour like crazy Florida weather during the summer. It's so sick. Man, the mic noise is way too loud right now. Hold up. I need to adjust it. But his car looks so sexy.
Bruh. Tell me how we specifically went to Walmart to get a jack for the car. We looked at this jack. We thought it'd be a good idea to jack up the car and do the oil change. And then just now we put it under the car. We're like, yeah, that doesn't fit. We're done. Bro, this Porsche is either 6 or 7 speed. You can even see it. That's freaking sick. Scared Toby. Gotta scare Toby.
We just pulled the drain plug, but it was impossible to film it, and we kind of scorched our hands. But this is the sample that we're sending off to Blackstone Labs, and then they're gonna do like an analysis. And my hand is on fire still. So we're finishing up with the last quart of oil here, and then we're gonna crank the car. How would you call it without actually starting it? Yeah, prime the oil pump and oil through the motor, and then we're gonna check the levels and see if we need a little bit more, because sometimes Coyotes take like 10.5 or 11. Hey, Gino, so clutch in. Wait, you have the key, right?
Yeah.
Clutch in, gas all the way at the same time. That's good. It's okay.
What the
And we check. Actually ended up finishing up with the oil change, and then whatever spilled, I cleaned it up with brake cleaner. So pro tip, and you guys probably already know this, but brake cleaner works extremely well to lift up oil from surfaces, and basically you just wipe it down. So all these marks you see, like the dark spots all over this garage, aren't from me, and like the super white spot right here is from what I cleaned up with the brake cleaner. So I got all that oil off the ground. Just a little thing that I thought that I would mention just in case you guys spill some oil and you're newer to the car community. Finished up with the oil change and everything looks good. So the sample is currently in my refrigerator and I'm waiting for Blackstone Labs to send me their test tube, and then I'll send it off to them. I also did install the new Chevy center caps from Fast Tech Performance. I think they look way better than the blank center caps that come with the MRR wheels. So this is a look at the rear wheel with the 315 on the back, which I'm changing out for a 305 tomorrow, but I already mentioned that. And then if we look at the front, we can see what it looks like. It's a major upgrade and it just looks a lot cleaner. Once again, here's a comparison of what it looks like on the car. And then if we go over to the MRR wheel, I haven't messed with the center cap yet. So that's the blank version right there. If you want to order this upgrade, you can get it from Fast Tech Performance. And these center caps are actually OEM from the Z28, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the install is super easy and I'm going to show that on video. All you need is like a really small flathead screwdriver like this one from Jegs, which they actually sent to me within their 124 piece toolbox. And then you need a rubber mallet like this and a rag. So what you're going to do is take the center cap and get that ready. But what you do before that is you get the flathead and then you're gonna wrap it within the rag so that you don't ruin anything with the wheel or scratch it up. And then you're gonna put it in the wedge right there and beat it in with the rubber mallet. This is the process that I was talking about. So once you get the screwdriver under there, you kind of can just pop it out like that. And you may scratch up the wheel a little bit, but it's actually hidden by the center cap when you pop in the new one. So the new one should just pop in. It's a direct fit for these MRR wheels. And as you can see, that's what it looks like when you get it all popped in. So I think it's like one of those little mods that make the world's difference. So once again, I will link those center caps down in the description below from Fast Tech Performance. You can pick them up if you're interested, but what I'm gonna go ahead and do is pick up the vlog tomorrow when we actually get Sally on the E85 tune, because Brandon from Lund Racing still has to send me the base map. We still have to get a whole bunch of things sorted out, and I don't want to like convolute this vlog. I just want it to be directed towards getting Sally on the E85 fuel system and possibly getting some pulls, because she's going to be making like 800 wheel horsepower. So this car is going to turn into a whole different beast. One more thing before I catch you guys tomorrow. So check out my oil samples. Supposedly I'm supposed to refrigerate it until I get the test tube to send it off to them. I don't know. I just thought it was cool. It does look like some sort of grape soda. But I will see you all tomorrow morning. Boom. It's actually been a few days since I filmed anything for this vlog, but the weather has changed drastically. So I think that hurricane or tropical storm passed and now we have clear skies. So what does this mean? We can finally get the E85 tune going. Talked to Brandon from Lund Tuning, and basically he said he wanted to sort out any kinks I have right now with the 93 tune. So what I'm doing is data logging for that. I'm gonna have to do a couple of pulls at like half throttle to 3000 RPM. But basically, I'm not gonna really show that because I've shown that in a video before. So like I said earlier, I'm not gonna show much of this 93 retune process because I already showed what it's like to tune on 93, but right now I'm writing up that new file. And you want to leave the car in accessory mode. Do not turn the car on because you can break up the PCM and then you're going to have major issues. But once this is done, I'm just going to take it for the road testing and then do the rev ups, but I'm not going to film it. Did all the idle logging, and Brandon just had me do a third gear pull from 2500 RPM to 6000 at wide open throttle. So I'm sending that off to him right now. And then I think we're going to be set for E85, boys. We'll see what he says. He says everything looks fantastic so far. Hey, boys, so we finished up with the 93 tune, and we have the go-ahead for E85. So I have the base tune for E85 right here. We're going to get that set and going, but I do need to burn some gas off because I literally just filled up a full tank. So we're going to pick up Gino, empty this girl out of gas, put E85 in there, and start working on that tune. It might run in tomorrow because it's like 3:38 and Lund Racing closes at 5 p.m, but we'll see. I'm on the way to Gino's right now, but look at what I came across on the way. So a nice little TRX. I want to see if he'll go for a nice little 6-year-old in Tijuana, but I am on a base tune right now, so actually I can't do that. I wish I could do that, but I think I would win, honestly. That is what, a 700 crank horsepower truck that weighs 6,000 pounds, so I'd have a pretty good shot. But I mean, that car looks insane. It's got a light bar on top. You got the Raptor on the back of it. That's hilarious. but Ford is making their own version of the TRX with the Raptor and the GT500 engine. So it actually got leaked. I made a video about it quite recently on TikTok, and that's gonna be awesome. Well, of course, the Florida weather is not on my side to get Sally on E85 once again, so take a look. Yep, it's pouring and we are on the sketchy tires. I'm gonna take a hop outside to show you guys just how bad this is. So it's been flooding like crazy as of recently down south because of this obnoxious rain. But take a look at this. I think Sally looks super cool. I mean, these wheels were a major upgrade over what I had before, so I have no regrets. I don't care what anybody says on TikTok. Everyone on TikTok was like, ew, it looks terrible, but I think it looks awesome personally. And then if we move around to the back, you can see how fat that 305 is, and she just looks awesome right now. You know, hey,
Let me hear it.
put it in neutral real quick. I got you, I got you. All right, go ahead. Yeah.
That sounds so much different in person.
Yeah.
Good luck. Keep it up.
All right, see you, bro. That was the coolest thing ever.
What a guy.
Obviously, I can't get the E85 tuning done like I discussed earlier in this weather, so I'm just gonna get on the base map by tonight, but we're going to the Guitar Hotel, and look at this crappy weather. Like, I showed it earlier, but it's even sketchier on the highway. Like, I'm like, every time I drive in the rain, and Gino MFs are like, no big deal, but bro, it's sketchy. That follower though was crazy. So I'm gonna post that to TikTok and I'm gonna see if I can find him, but that was pretty cool. What we ended up doing to waste some time is we went to the Hard Rock and we burned some gas. This was like 50 miles out of the way, but we're gonna go to the E85 gas station now and load up the bass tune for it.
Care, man.
See ya.
Gino.
I'll pray for you, Gino.
Thank you.
See ya. Toby MFs. Beep.
Yo, you're recording? You're recording?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Cool. He was cool though. What did he say? He had DUIs from driving Mustang or just reckless driving or what?
I couldn't really understand.
Yeah, I think he said like DUIs.
Hey, run that clock back.
I'm actually close to getting E85, so I've just been driving around, messing around, trying to waste as much gas as possible, and it's actually still raining, but here's Gino's car. It actually sounds pretty good, I'm not even gonna lie. And here comes the intense rain again. Bro, for some reason I keep forgetting to turn the camera actually on. I gotta admit something, Gino. The only reason why I'm going on E85 is because I want to copy you, bro.
Damn.
But yeah, Gino needed some E85, so we stopped on the way, and then Sally's getting her dose of E85 once we get further north. Is there any in Jupiter? Racetrack, that's the one we went to.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's the same one.
16
Yeah, we'll go
miles.
there.
Yeah, I can make that on this.
We're also going to be testing the ethanol content here, right? I guess, because you're putting 1 gallon in.
Here?
Yeah, I'm just curious to see what it is at this racetrack.
I've been here before. It's
What is
78.
it? 78?
Like every racetrack with the 85, I mean, for the most part.
Bro,
that
everyone comments online that racetrack is horrible, but I guess that's their
Maybe.
region.
I don't know. But here it's always...
What about winter E85? It stays the same?
It's the same in Florida.
Yeah.
At least for me down here.
Bro, the car looks so good in this lighting though. Jeez. Bro, those FRZ lights look sick at night. Alrighty, boys, it looks like it's time to get on this E85 tune. Watch me accidentally put on the 93. So I'm gonna download it from Brandon from Lund Racing, and then we'll pump up the gas just like I pumped up Gino.
Hey.
Kind of crazy that I'm finally getting on the big yellow handle. We've been waiting for this for a super long time. I didn't have a fuel system for the longest time because I couldn't quite simply afford it. But now that I have it, we're ready and set for E85, so I can't wait. We're gonna test this one more time with the tester. Should be in the trunk. Let me see and confirm. Where is my E85 tester? Mr. Gino had it last, oh Lord.
All right, virgins, Toby wants to test the E85 even though it's gonna be 78. I already know it. Ready?
Go. Bro's out of control.
Lol.
Imagine that's it. But we're getting the E85 going. Brandon says I need over 14 gallons. So hopefully I really emptied out the car enough.
You didn't put it in all the way.
Oops. It wasn't pouring out, right?
What?
It wasn't pouring out all over the place.
No, it wasn't.
Why wouldn't I just leave it there? Because I'm gonna pour it out right now. But Gino don't miss. He gave me this racetrack recommendation, and it's always testing E78 or higher. We didn't quite get 14 gallons of E85 in here, so we're gonna let the car idle, and then what did that guy yell? He screamed, "Mom!" But we're gonna let the car idle, and then when it gets wonky, we'll shut it off. We're trying to run the 93 out of here, right? That's what you said. Just let it idle and then let it run out of the 93. All right, here we go, fellas. Right in that E85 tune. Gino, Mr. Troll, is gonna unplug it mid-going and completely break up the car.
Breaking Toby's ECU.
Literally just got done writing the tune, so we're gonna see how it idles now. Oh, that's a high RPM startup. So since the car technically isn't 100% on only E85, there's still some 93 in the gas tank. I'm gonna drive it around maybe like 10 or 15 miles and then come back to the gas station and fill it up one more time, but everything looks pretty good. I can't wait to get the actual tune finalized because right now I'm only on the E85 base tune, so you can't do any wide open throttle pulls, but I'll update you all once I get home. Bro is a different breed for doing that in the rain. Different breed of stupid, that is, I will say. Back at the apartment now, the car is on the base tune for E85, so tomorrow I have to finalize it, but I'm gonna separate that out for a different video. I don't wanna scream because it's kind of late at night, but these are the new tires that are going on the Camaro. They're still the same Turos. I just changed up the aspect ratios, so you have a lot skinnier of a sidewall. This is a 305/30/20, I'm pretty sure. So we're still gonna run a fat boy tire on the back of the Camaro. It's just gonna be slightly skinnier and not as tall as the other tires. Anyways, the Blackstone Labs sampler came in the mail, so this is what I was talking about while I was doing the oil change. Put it in here, and basically you put this capsule with your oil sample, you send it off to them, include all of your details, and then they give you the oil analysis. Let's see here. So in the description, it says like year, what you have done to the car, the mods, that type of stuff. So we're gonna send that off to Blackstone Labs, but I'm super excited for Sally to finally be on E85. I wanna know what that power gain is gonna be like. I'm projecting 100 wheel horsepower, but we're gonna have to put the car on the dyno. If you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.